Hey, hey, it's your girl Lauren Messiah here, and today we have a fashion question. The question is, Lauren, I am in the process of losing weight and I'm in between sizes. How do you recommend I go shopping and or handle my clothes that still sort of fit, but not like they used to? Woo, girl, same. I am in the same boat of being in between sizes and being in the state of losing some weight. I am 10 months postpartum, and this baby weight is taking its sweet time to leave my body. I am a breastfeeding mom, and the rumors on the street before I started breastfeeding were that the weight just flies right off and you just can't keep weight on. But apparently, that's one camp. And there's this whole other camp where the weight wants to hang out until you're done breastfeeding. So I have been in the state of being in between sizes for what feels like forever, real time, 10 months. Feels like 10 freaking years. Being in between sizes and being on a weight loss journey as it relates to style is probably one of the most frustrating experiences. If you're in between sizes without a weight loss journey, you just happen to be in between sizes on certain garments. Like, for example, I got a big booty, worked with clients that got big booty, and oftentimes pants will fit around the butt and the hips, and then they're too big in the waist. And they're always frustrated because they can't just go to the store and buy jeans. They have to buy for the bigger size and tailor in the waist, or they choose to look not so hot in a pair of jeans that are too small. So that's annoying, but it's like a permanent annoyance that you know how to fix. When you're in between sizes and losing weight, you don't really know what to do because either the clothes are going to be too big or they're going to be too small and uncomfortable. And it's actually going to make you look bigger than you actually are, which is not good for your mindset and your self-esteem. And it's just a vicious cycle. Nailing your weight loss wardrobe is what I like to call it, is very important for your confidence and just you want to look good. And there's nothing wrong with that. So nailing it helps you look a lot better. So in today's video, I have 5 tips that are going to help you feel a little bit more comfortable in this period. I'm going to give you some tips for mindset. I'm going to give you some tips for shopping, and I'm going to give you some tips for strategy. So let's go. Tip number 1 is to be in acceptance. And it's not about being in acceptance of like, this is the body that I'm in. I'm going to love it, which, that's a nice thought. And that's what a lot of people say. Love the skin that you're in, appreciate your body. And I have moments of that where I will get really down on myself about where my body is right now. But then I'm like, but look, I created this beautiful baby and I feed him from my body. Like, let me be in acceptance of I've got squish and curves and blah de blah, fairies and moon dust. And like that gooey feeling doesn't last. What I'm talking about is being in acceptance of the fact that this shit is hard. Being in between sizes is hard, and it's going to pose some challenges when I'm getting dressed. I just have to be in acceptance of that. Because when you're not in acceptance of that, then you're always fighting yourself. You're always pissed when you go to the store and nothing fits. You're always pissed when you open your closet and it takes longer for you to figure out what to wear for the day. So when you're in acceptance of it, you can be in acceptance of the things that come with it. So something that I have noticed in this period of being bigger than I desire, squishier than I desire, in between sizes, is when I used to get dressed in the morning, I could walk into my closet, pick out a shirt, pick out some pants, throw on a little necklace, and be cute enough to walk out the door. Now, when I get dressed, it's like I put on the pants and the shirt, and I'm like, what the freak? Like, I look terrible. I look fat. I look squishy. I look short, like whatever it is. It takes me longer to feel good about myself in my closet. Take this morning, for example. I put on a pair of jeans. We'll talk about these jeans later in the video. Put on this shirt, an outfit I've wore a variation of this outfit 1,000 times. I felt not good. So instead of getting down on myself, I accepted the fact that for me to look and feel good, it takes a little bit more. So I added some jewelry. I felt a little bit better. Something was still off. I threw on this cardigan. Okay, things are getting better. I stuck on a hat. I put on some earrings. I did a little something different with the lip today. Although on video, it probably just looks like the same old mouth. Tried a new lip liner, like put on a different pair of shoes. And then I felt cute and cool. So I have to be in acceptance of there's certain silhouettes and cuts that I can't wear right now. It's going to take me longer to get dressed. It's going to take more effort, more accessories. And when I'm in acceptance of that, it just becomes part of the routine for right now in my life. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is picking the right garments. When I was not in between sizes and smaller than I am right now, I could wear a lot of different silhouettes. Still not every silhouette. And I think that is a misconception that if you have the perfect body, if you're XYZ size or XYZ body type, then you can just wear anything. You know, you think about models or celebrities, like they can wear anything and look good. It seems that way, but it's not really true. There's certain things that look good on people and certain things that don't look good on certain people. And having great style is knowing what works for you. People get all up in arms. I've trained over 7,000 stylists, and stylists like to fight back and like be controversial on certain topics. And people who aren't stylists, like TikTok stylists, of like outfit formulas are stupid, dressing for your body type is stupid. It's actually not stupid. It's smart. It's what stylish people, they understand what silhouettes work for their body. They understand what cuts work for their body type. Like they understand. So they've edited their number of choices so they always look good. Within that sub choice that is a limitation, it actually liberates you into looking really, really freaking good. If you know that wider jeans and like a tight fitted long sleeve top makes you feel really good. It makes your arms feel slim, makes your body feel snatched, like makes your face pop, whatever. You can replicate that look in a whole bunch of different ways when you're just following the same silhouette. So this actually works whether you're having a weight loss wardrobe or not. But it's really extra important when you are losing weight and in between sizes is recognizing what works for you. So in my early days of postpartum, it was very clear that hard pants, buttons, higher waist things were not my friend. There were other things that weren't my friend due to breastfeeding. So my garment types became very limited. It's like, okay, I need to wear pants that are stretchy. I need to wear things that have a drawstring, elastic. I need things that are wider. I need things that button up. I need things that don't show a lot of my arms because I carry weight in my arms and I didn't feel confident. So you could either take it as a limitation and say, oh, I can only wear sweats and leggings. Or you can say, how many cool as shit leggings are out there? I'm going to go find those. And I did. I found really cool leggings. Sweatpants, what does that mean? It means things with a drawstring. It means things with elastic. It means things that are knit. How many cool things can I find that fit that silhouette but are elevated and cool? So I added some really great pieces to my wardrobe that worked for the body that I have now. And they also give a lot of breathing room for weight loss. So the leggings that I bought, they're stretchy. They're going to fit 10 pounds up. They're going to fit 10 pounds down. The sweatpants, sweatpant-like pants, drawstring, little wide leg silky trousers, they're going to fit 10 pounds up, 10 pounds down, 15 up, 15 down. I don't have a scale, so I don't know like how much I've lost technically, but I can see my body. The more of my C-section scar that I can see means that I've lost weight because I don't have a belly hanging or covering up the scar. So I've lost some weight. And these pieces still work. So that's number two, finding the right silhouettes of garments and then expanding on those and seeing how creative you can get with those silhouettes, finding different pieces. Tip number three is shopping consignment or fast fashion. When you're actively losing weight and you need new clothes because your old clothes are too small, you got to get dressed, okay? We're not punishing ourselves by being like, I'm going to wear these too tight clothes to motivate myself to lose the weight. We're not doing that. We're feeling good now because you're not going to feel good and you're not going to lose the weight if you always look like a stuffed sausage piece of garbage. If you're like, oh my God, like I can't get my pants buttoned. I look in the mirror and feel gross. That's not going to motivate you. It's going to demotivate you. So you're going to have to do some shopping. I recommend shopping consignment. Like I get some amazing pieces from the Real. If like used clothes freak you out, they have stuff that's new with tags and it's priced a lot lower than it would be in the store. This is again a personal choice, but fast fashion. Fast fashion, I could do a whole Lauren rant on this, but I believe that fast fashion has its place. And I'm not a huge fast fashion girly, but in this postpartum period, I will admit I have been spending a lot more time purchasing fast fashion in a strategic manner, finding things that are quality, finding things that fit with my style, finding things that fit with my body, because it just doesn't make sense to go buy the $900 pair of designer jeans. It doesn't make sense because they're not going to fit me in 2 months. So it makes perfect sense to get a pair of jeans at Zara that are still cute. They're still, fashion forward, but they're like $60 or $70, not 700 or 900, because yes, designer jeans are getting that expensive. It's freaking insane. So shopping in places that might be like a financial level below what you're used to or 2 levels below, I think is a really smart thing. I have been purchasing denim from Zara because my pre-pregnancy jeans, some of them fit, they just don't fit the same, and it just doesn't look good. So buying, I have like, I think 2, 3, 4 pairs of jeans that I got from Zara, and I wear those all the time, and I didn't break the bank. Now, the pair that I have on today, I'm happy to report from Zara, they're already getting a little bit too big. So retiring these jeans in about a month is not really going to hurt my feelings because I didn't spend a lot of money on them. They're cute enough that hopefully I can give them to a friend or I can, take them somewhere to donate. So it's not a total waste. I'm not saying go and buy like an entire new fast fashion wardrobe. I'm saying let's be strategic. If your favorite black blazer in your closet right now doesn't fit the same, but when you lose the weight, you will want to return to that, then buy a temporary black blazer at Zara. That's like $119. It's still cute, still reads fashion, get it a little bit oversized for the look. I like the black blazer that I picked up at Zara, and I'm going to wear it even when I, drop the rest of the weight. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is utilizing accessories. I feel like people forget belts exist. Belts do exist. And I actually bought a few new belts postpartum because I didn't really wear a ton of belts before. But now, because jeans that, one day fit perfect and, 3 weeks later are baggy, instead of being like, oh, I got to run out and get a new pair of jeans, put on a belt. Also, accessories can do wonders for moving the eye to different places of your body. So this morning when I got dressed and put on jeans and put on the shirt, and I was like, I do not look good. Once I put on the necklace, the earrings, the hat, like the whole thing, the whole look started to come to life. The attention is on my face. It's not on my little fupa. Because yes, I have one. People are like, you don't have one. Why do you keep saying that? It's because I'm a stylist and I know how to dress strategically. Trust me, a fupa is there. So bringing in accessories, dusting out your old accessories, rearranging them, moving them up into your closet in a place that you can access them more. I recently did a closet refresh with a closet organizer, And one of the things that I told her right out the gate was, I want to have closer access to my bags, my jewelry, my accessories, my scarves, my hats, so I can actually style my looks, because just grabbing something from the closet doesn't do what it used to do. So having everything closer to me, I keep mock opening a drawer, has really changed my confidence level and has upgraded my outfits. And the fifth and final tip that I'll give is work with a stylist. If you're not a stylist, you might want to work with one. And it's funny because I've been a stylist for over 16 years. I've trained over 7,000 stylists. And the number one objection that my stylists come across when they're talking to potential clients is the clients always say no because they're waiting to lose the weight. So they're like, oh, I'd love to work with you, but I need to wait until I lose this weight. And then, they never hear from the client again because it's not so easy to lose the weight. They lose motivation. They get stuck in their habit of wearing the same old crappy stuff, and it just never happens for them. But really, when you're in this in-between period, it's the most valuable to work with a stylist because you can really see what a stylist is made of. Like, a good stylist knows how to dress for your body type. It knows how to get you outfit formulas. They understand fabric. They understand what's going to work now, what's going to work when you lose the weight. They can go into your closet and restyle things that you already have. They're going to know exactly what you need to buy to feel good right now. So I would suggest working with a stylist and just being very clear with them of like, listen, I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm in between sizes. I feel very uncomfortable. I want to look good now. I don't want to spend a lot of money shopping. Like, I'm totally open to buying things, but I would love to edit my closet, restyle with things that I have, and have you introduce some pieces that are going to support me on this journey and still be useful when I lose the weight. Dude, give a stylist that information. Take this headache off of yourself. Like, take this headache off of yourself because you are going to waste so much money shopping and trying to figure out like what works for this size. And it just sucks. Like, as someone who's in it, it sucks, which is why I decided to treat myself as a client versus a postpartum woman who's like, I don't know what to wear. I'm going to the mall. I'm like, wait, become a client, become your own client, and do this in a strategic manner. And the results are so much better. So I hope that answered your question. If you have a fashion question for me, feel free to drop it in the comments below and I will answer it in a future video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.